What's up, guys? Man, it's been a hectic few days, not gonna lie. If you haven't noticed, I'm sure you have, but my videos now are gonna start getting posted on Wednesdays and Fridays. I kind of found my place where I can't do a lot of recording or anything on Tuesdays anymore, because it seems like Tuesday I'm literally like at work all day long. By the time I get to like when I have to go into work, it's too dark. I can't record jack. And like to find time and record anything in between that is just nearly impossible, because I go to the gym, then I go directly there, and the daylight's not where it needs to be for me to be able to record anything. Certainly can't record anything at home because I'd wake the kids up, and we can't have that. So from now on, content will fall on Wednesdays and Friday. So pretty stoked about that, honestly, though. Just because I feel like a lot of my content would be best served maybe in the middle of the week. I don't feel like a whole lot of people need motivation on Tuesdays, because it's like the day after Monday, and once you get through Monday, you kind of feel like you can get above water for a minute. I think Wednesday is like the day you typically struggle, and then like Friday's video can kind of be a thing to push us through the weekend, get us through the next Monday, and you know, move on. But anyway, killed it in the gym this morning. Not as serious as I wanted to, though. Thursdays, I kind of tried something new. I haven't done this before, but I tried to give myself like an unscheduled, undefined day in the gym. So like a day where I get to experiment with other equipment, that I get to move around and do things that typically aren't a part of my training regimen. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it felt like it didn't have any structure. It didn't have any of the like meat and potatoes to things that I normally use. I generally try to stick to a guideline when I go into the gym, right? Like I try to have a very specific goal in mind when I go into the gym. So like Monday is arms and chest, Tuesday's back and core, Saturday's cardio, Wednesday and Friday are my rest days. And I like thought, you know, Thursday would be a great day to just kind of give myself an open day, right? Like I do back, core, and legs on Tuesday. Like Tuesday's a packed day. That's the reason why like I use Wednesday as a rest day. But it didn't work, man, and it didn't work because I don't know. I'm so accustomed to having structure. I don't know. But it did kind of show something. Like it shed some light on some stuff. It's really, really hard to walk into an environment without any structure and be expected to perform. And I think that speaks not only into like the gym, but that speaks into the workplace and home. And why I say that is because like structure in our houses, structure in our workplace give us the groundwork that we need to achieve. So for instance, like if you worked at a job that had no rank, okay, no rank at all. I'm saying like there were no managers, no supervisors, there was no stepping up. There was just like a general work platform. Generally, none of us would like that, because it doesn't give you any structure. It doesn't give you anything to strive for, nothing to reach out for, you know? If we are put in a position where we're attempting to get promoted, it pushes us to the next level. When we feel like that there's an achievement to be had, it gives us something to push forward into. But without any of that, man, we don't have any real reason to push. We would literally be comfortable with sitting still, and we wouldn't go anywhere, and we wouldn't do anything, and we wouldn't accomplish anything. And I feel like that's a very hollow, very empty way of doing things. And that's kind of the same way home is, right? Home's about structure. Even if you don't have kids, okay? I'll even go here. Like, obviously, if you have kids, you understand structure. Like, there's bedtimes, there's routines, there's things that you have in place to make your home run efficiently enough to sustain children. But even if you don't have a kid, like, you should have your own bedtime. Like, you should have, you've got to be at work at some time in the morning, and you should have your schedule designed to accommodate rest and relaxation and getting, where you need to be so you can have that day, kind of in your hands. I don't think people understand, though, that like there needs to be structure in things that we don't really want to think about. Like, there needs to be structure in our lives. Structure sucks sometimes. I agree. Like, it sucks having certain structures in place that prevent or stop you from going where you want to go. But those structures that are in place are there to better you, to push you, to make you better than what you currently are. And without that structure, chances are, man, you'd stand still. You'd stand still, you wouldn't accomplish jack, you wouldn't get anywhere, and that's not good. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to make sure you're reaching out for structure. Make sure that you put structure in your home, in your heart, in everything you do. My pastor at my church, he's got 3 kids, and he does the same thing. Like, he has structure to things. There are certain things, like, and he's a very busy man, but he gives structure to things. Certain things he doesn't budge on. Like, for him, his home has, like, Bible time every night, no matter what. And that's a structure thing. That's a thing that makes sure that he's putting steps towards what he wants to accomplish, which is like embedding and engulfing his kids in Christ. Powerlifters, we have structure. We purposefully design our workouts, our training sessions, to train parts of our body, to elevate and emulate things. I mean, you name it. Anything that has a relatively high success has some level of structure behind it. So, I mean, maybe structure's not as bad as we want to believe it is. Maybe the pointing of the fingers towards structure isn't really necessary. Maybe structure gets a bad rep, because I could tell you right now, like this morning, and I get it, like I'm talking about the gym, and then I'm trying to correlate that with life, but it is. I mean, if it's so hard for me to walk into a gym when I know what works, I know what doesn't, I know the machines, I know the equipment, I know my surroundings, but if having like a set standard and a set understanding about what my goal is or what I'm going to do when I walk in there, if that seems to be so important, I have to believe that that's the same way in anything else. Work, life, kids, family, friends, all of it. Everything has to have some set of structure to it, so you know what you're working towards, what your goal is, what your intentions are. I don't know. just from some food for thought. I know it's like I went on about that for like 10 minutes. It's all good though. I really hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I hope you have a killing Monday. I hope you guys hashtag kill everything on Monday. Because you guys are designed for it. We're all built for success. We're all built with the drive to push forward. It's just whether or not we use it. Man, go use it. That's what you were put here for. You weren't an accident. None of us were. We were all a very, very well-crafted design by the Creator, and all we got to do is, man, we got to go after it. We got to chase it down with everything that we have. That's it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm out.